friends. Welcome to episode of the Quirky Monday Craftcast. My name is Kalisha, and you can find me anywhere online as Nadir Tani. I'm coming to you today from my home in Central Florida, and the people have spoken, and you guys are going to get a vloggy style episode. Yay! I'm currently taking a break. What is today? Today is Tuesday, April 13th. And I have been neck deep, forehead deep in sorting computer files and scans of student evaluations and work and papers and stuff like that. And it's just making my head hurt, like right on my eyebrows. Just right there, a little bit in the temples. So I decided to take a break, do a little bit of crochet, talk to you guys, and yeah, y'all, I'm so tired. And that's only because I decided to stay up late crocheting on this project, which I'm going to show you guys in a second. I do not have any show notes, which at some point today I'm going to write some so that I'm not all over the place. We'll just be some of over the place. Yeah. I was up last night working on this FrankenBernie doll. So if y'all remember back in January during the inauguration, Bernie Sanders showed up with these mittens and a complete visible tone of voice that took the world by storm. Yeah, man, he looked like he had other things to do and a very long to-do list and errands to run in his jacket and giant mittens. So, of course, those mittens, I don't know why I'm telling you guys this. You guys probably know this, but in the event that you don't, the mittens inspired everybody and their auntie to create patterns based off of them. So there are hats and sweaters, both knit and crochet. There are dolls and who knows what else. Inspired by the Bernie Sanders mittens. So my aunt Angie, asked me to make her the Bernie Sanders crochet doll. And the pattern that was available, and so far the only pattern that I have found, is by TobeyTime Crochet, and I think it's called Bernie's Mittens. Why am I guessing? It's right here. Yeah, it's called Bernie's Mittens Crochet Doll by TobeyTime Crochet. And the pattern is meant to make a doll that is 9 inches tall. But my auntie does not want a 9-inch tall doll. She wants a 20-inch tall doll, roundabouts. So I figured, okay, well, I'll just double the yarn and double the size. Yeah, so I started making this doll 2 days ago, I think. And if you follow me on Instagram, you probably have already seen the shenanigans and tomfoolery that followed me starting this doll. Only to realize that I did not like the way that the pattern was written. It did not make sense to me. So I ripped the whole thing out. Like, I had gotten all the way through the body and halfway through the head, crocheting it, yarn held double. And I determined that it wasn't going to be as big as I wanted it to be, so I was going to rip it out anyway. But also, the construction was just, no. Like, the pattern is for a Bernie Sanders doll with a jacket that you make separately and then put it on the doll and sew it closed. So I guess it would make sense. Like, I would like the pattern better if you weren't meant to sew the jacket closed. Like, if you want to just be able to take the jacket on and off, then that's great. But just that detail of sewing it closed, I was like, well, why did I just make a whole body if you're never going to see it? So I decided, in true Kalisha form, to remix the pattern. So basically what I'm doing is I'm not doing the body as written. I'm skipping straight to the jacket. So I crocheted the whole jacket. I will be stuffing the jacket as the body. Doing like the mittens that she has. I'm doing the same head shape. I'm completely redoing the legs. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do to the legs to make them work like I want it to, because again, the way that the pattern is set up is it's a sitting doll. Like, it's only made to sit. And I kind of don't want this doll to only be a sitting doll. I mean, my aunt's not going to do anything with the doll. It's not like she's going to give it to a kid to play. But I just personally would like it to not just be a sitting doll. So I'm revamping the whole leg waist situation. Like, everything from the waist down, I'm revamping. Don't have a plan yet. I'll let you know when it happens. My problem when I was doing the pattern was that I did not go through and read the whole pattern, which I never do. I never read the pattern straight through before starting. I ain't got time for that. Just start. Which, if I had read the pattern straight through, I wouldn't have wasted this time. But yeah, so I am currently crocheting on the head, and I will show you what I have. So this is what I have so far. This part of the jacket and the construction to put the jacket together is the TobeyTime crochet pattern. I had to make up the sleeves because somewhere I got off with the numbers. So I'll be stitching those closed, and then I think attaching the mittens. Not sure about that part either. This little bit is his shirt, which I will tack down inside the jacket. That is a Kalisha add-on. And yeah, so this is as far as we are. Yeah, so I am now holding the yarn triple and using an 8mm crochet hook, and I think this is going to give me the size that I want. I'm not 100% sure if the arms are going to work because they're meant to cross in front of him and to have the mittens together on his lap. I'm not sure if I made them long enough to do that, but we'll figure it out when we get there. So basically, there has been a whole lot of freestyling, a lot of figuring out stuff. When I got to his head, I managed to crochet it on sideways. So I got like up to here before I realized it was sideways. Had to rip it back. But yeah, not too bad though. Like, not too bad for a FrankenBernie. So yeah. Well, my break is over. Back to all of the filing. And the yarn that I'm using is a mix of the basic acrylic yarn from Walmart. What is this yarn called? Big Twist Value? Big Twist, yeah. Big Twist Value, the basic acrylic from Walmart. And I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. Because nobody else has a peach acrylic. What is up with that? Who knows? Hi friends, it's hours later. Work is over. I have run errands. I went to the thrift store. I found a very tiny quilt that I think I'm going to turn into a tote bag, but that's another story for another time. And I'm working on my Bernie doll. And I have been sitting here for the last, I don't know how long, trying to figure out how to do the legs. And I think I got it. So, here he is. Oh, look at his little head. Oh, he's got a lump. Here he is. I stuffed his body. I think I'm going to stuff it a bit more though. Maybe. It depends on, I don't know. Flying by the seat of my pants here, friends. But what I did was I crocheted, what was this? Back post double crochet? Whatever. Like a relief stitch around so it made like a little hem on his jacket. And then so in crochet, for all you knitters out there that don't know how to crochet, if you're crocheting one direction like this, if you want to turn at an angle, then you can start working into the post, which is basically into the face of the stitch. So I did that here, and then I did it again here. This probably isn't making a lot of sense, but I'm really excited about it. So I did it here, crocheted around inside here so that I could work this way, and then I just did a whole bunch of decreases all willy-nilly and pinned it together with his jacket so that I can kind of see what it looks like. And then the plan is going to be to crochet, like pick up stitches here and make his legs this way. So I'm going to do his thighs coming out this way, and then I'm not sure if I'm going to crochet the whole leg and then like stitch across for the knees so that they kind of bend like this, or how I'm going to put together the legs. Like I said, flying by the seat of our pants. But I'm super excited about how this is coming along. The only thing that I feel like I would have liked more is if this black part was taller. And I think the only way to do that would be to, instead of stopping here, would be to work around this way. And I don't think I want to do that. So we're just going to go with it the way it is. Yeah. So excited about this guy. Hi friends, it's Wednesday evening. Work is done. It was a long day. Much stress. But I made it through. And I am here with a fuzzy head. I'm here with a life tip, piece of advice for you. And that piece of advice is, don't repot plants on your lap and then open a chocolate bar. Why? Because you will inevitably dust off your lap and miss a tiny, teeny tiny piece of dirt and think it's a crumb of chocolate and put that dirt in your mouth. That happened to me, friends. That happened just now. All I could do was laugh. That's the kind of Wednesday I'm having. This is real chocolate, not dirt. And this is Lindt Extra Creamy. This was in one of the Happy Mail boxes I opened last episode. So I'm slowly making my way through it. Don't eat dirt, friends. Don't eat dirt. Hi, friends. I have been sitting here working on, what am I calling him? FrankenBernie. And he's got a leg. So Yeah, yeah, I like it. I put little plastic pellets in his bottom so he can sit. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so good. He looks a little crooked on camera. I'll have to fix that later. Anyway, so he's got a little boot, little skinny jeans. I love it. So I have his other leg here, and I'll be sewing that on soon. I'll be sewing that one on, and then I'm going to rip the sleeves off of his jacket, and I think I'm going to do his arms just like the legs, so just tubes ending in the mittens. So much. This whole episode is just going to be about watch me make the FrankenBernie. So yeah. The leg and the shoe are to pattern, as well as this part of the jacket and the head. Yeah. The seat, his little shirt bit, and whatever happens on his arms are my freestyle. And then we're going to try these mittens. I am not looking forward to that at all. Like, not at all. I foresee having to do them multiple times because I don't think the mittens in the pattern are done with yarn. I think they're done with embroidery floss or something like that. Maybe. I could be. I didn't read the whole pattern. So, you know what? Let's find out. Body, legs, arms, and mittens. Oh, I'm lying. They're made with yarn. They're also supposed to be done in the waistcoat stitch, which I don't think your girl's gonna do, because that is one fiddly stitch. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna do regular single crochet. Who's gonna know other than all of you guys? But it's fine. And then, oh, his head's a little wobbly. Oh well, nothing I can do about that now. Then I have to put the hood on the jacket, and then his hair. Then I have to make his glasses and his face mask. And then I think that's it. Okay, friends, I'm back with a FrankenBernie update. It is 12:36 in the nighttime. Bernie has no arms, but he has 2 legs, 2 little dancing feet, and 1 arm. And I did the waistcoat stitch. It wasn't as difficult as I made it out to be. I would also probably not do it if I wasn't doing this super bulky 3 strands at a time yarn situation. So what you see here is because of a mistake that I made on his jacket. His armholes are shifted to the back because I missed a stitch and then was like, oh, it's fine, I'll just add a stitch. And then that happened. So I had to make like a little flap to, oh no, it goes this way. Wait, what? This side. So I put some extra fabric on the back to cover the back of that hole, and then the front will connect to the front of the jacket. This is so involved. I didn't think this thing was going to be this involved when I told my aunt I would do this. So yeah, here's his arm with his sleeve, here's his arm with his mitten, and then I'm going to put some wire in his arms so that they can be flexible, bendy, whatever. Put some wire in his arm, and then I'm gonna sew it on. Whew. I think though, actually no, I do need to sew this one on before I make the other one so that I can know what the process is for sewing on the next one. But yeah, he's gonna be cute. And I think I made his arms long enough. I was testing it like this, like putting him in sitting position. I don't have enough hands for this. Like that. And then this will be like this. Boop. Yes. Yes. Also, he's bigger than 20 inches. That's fine. That's fine. Hi friends. It is Thursday night. There were no clips today because the entire day was packed ear to ear with like data entry work. So that was not great. So now it is like 10 something. Yeah, it's 10:05 and I'm just gonna chill here. I think I'm gonna be able to finish up FrankenBernie today. All I have to do is his ears, his hair, his jacket hood, and his mask. I think. There might be eyelids. I don't know. I saw something about eyelids or eyebrows or something. That may not happen. But whatever. I'm so glad he's almost done. I also realized that the super chunky gauge that I'm working on, it's probably not even super chunky. It's probably just like bulky. But the bulky gauge that I'm working on is making my hand hurt, like right in the middle. Like last night when I was threading my yarn needle so that I could sew his arms on, when I had to pinch like this, I would get this sharp pain right here in the middle of my palm. So I need to hurry up and finish him so I can be done and send him on his merry little way to my auntie. And then give my hands a nice break from heavy duty crochet and maybe make something lighter. Or just change the motion completely and do some knitting to give my hands a different action. But yeah. I hope you like this random episode of Kalisha Makes a FrankenBernie, which I didn't realize this was going to be the whole episode, but I don't know. I also feel like, I don't know, maybe it's just right now I feel my energy is off. This week has been an up and down week. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to go and make this guy some ears. Hey friends, sorry for the abrupt ending of the last clip. After that clip, I kind of hit a wall where I just didn't feel like filming anymore. And yeah, so then about a week and a half to 2 weeks has passed between then and now. I have filmed the next episode of the Quirky Monday Craftcast, and I had resigned to kind of trash all of this footage until I sat down to get ready to edit the next episode, and looked at all of the footage I had filmed and figured, let me not waste that. So even though I talk about FrankenBernie on the episode that you have not seen yet, I'm going to show him in his current state on here just so that you get a little bit of completion. So this is how far he is right now. He's got his arms, they're both wired, legs and everything. I attached his hair, which I do want to do some more brushing on. I've been brushing it with a pet slicker brush to make it fuzzy like this. But I want to do some more brushing so that he has a bit more hair. I don't know if his ears were attached in the last clip. I forget. But they're not even. And it kind of bugs me every time I see him in the camera. They're obviously not even. But technically they're lined up on the same row. But this is a spiral. So from one side to another, it's like a whole row different. The only thing that's holding me back from repositioning the ears is that I've already woven in the ends. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Yeah, it's really bad. I'm taking one of those ears off. Anyway, so here he is. Still needs the hood, the glasses, the mask. And then I said, then I'm going to put kind of like maybe like just a strip of crochet like this so that it kind of looks like a button band. So this doesn't look like a pullover sweater. Yeah. And then I think he's good to go. Then I will have to give him a good lint rolling, weave in all of his ends, and pack him up to get sent to my aunt. So here is FrankenBernie as of right now. I don't think that he's going to make another appearance on any podcasts. So once I finish him, like 100%, I'll take a picture of him so that y'all can see him whenever he's done. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope that you have a good week, and yeah, leave me a comment of something good that happened. As of right now, I'm feeling okay. I know I'd said a couple times in this vlog that particular week had been a difficult one. And those feelings crept over into the following week. So your girl's just been riding the waves, to be honest, just riding the waves. So yeah, leave me a comment of something good that happened to you, some bright spots. Yes. And thank you for being a part of my universe. Talk to you later. Bye.